over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in... Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed Standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that. Indeed he is. Well, not. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially consider it the price.
I've never known you to be...
What can I say? I am.
I suppose we are.
Well, someone...
Nothing escapes. It's true.
Good. Start to get
Black,
What is it?
I wanted to tell you.
Under a news.
I'll try to live up to...
Ah, Clive.
No.
And with good reason, children. There shall be no lessons today, only thank...
All right, brilliant.
Finally.
It does.
Thank you, Clive.
Hippocrates. I need to know what he is.
Alas, not even the sort of
But I saw him.
Alas, it... To others, he...
A bringer of...
Whether the Ultima you met with, but until I do...
Thank you. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Thanks to Sid.
Back, are ya? What do you want? No scratches, all right? And?
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
joking? You're joking. I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Culker is dead.
You barely sat down since you came up.
Just spreading the word.
So,
No.
but you ain't told. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old heart, not least of all Sid. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud.
Very well.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril and those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. Which is where the... I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me, but the stack's a bit more involved, so... Thing is, it's so involved that I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Good old Clive. First things first, the stack will be made up of 3... There's the plating, here, the helm over the top, that and the shielding around the sides. That stops...
Probably best to take it.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. I've got the designs and show these to Blackthorn.
I can't make it.
Luckily, you don't need...
Is it business or pleasure? It's a relief. Thank you, Clive. Ta-ra, then.
Black...
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Go on, then.
She said you...
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want, and I'll need help. Get Gavin on it.
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in yet. Still, if that's what it takes.
And,
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, that means an alloy. Something that won't, which is where you lot come in. I need material. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in.
Well, one of us should probably give you an act.
and the other can go and get...
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. You going after the stuff? Which one of these two luck?
Otto? All right, then. Where do we find this stardust?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that...
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. I'll head down there.
All right.
You two take care of it.
Just don't let that bastard.
He wouldn't do that.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
Axel's the only one. It's just lying here, waiting for it.
But unlike any old fool, you thought...
Well spotted.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't... Here, Clive. Sid will be proud.
Of what?
Of you. The way you've carried on what he's... When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy. But 5 years on, you're the one to thanks for proving me.
You weren't wrong, but I changed. Thanks to Sid. And if you hadn't, I couldn't have done any of this with...
Don't give over. All I did was choose hope over this. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts, just like the old Cid. About time I was heading back. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then.
Oh, I planned. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious...
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better...
Give us a shot.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke.
need some.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's...
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
Oh, Sid.
Yeah.
I'll show. Here, excess now. In other words, this is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating used our expand. Not only that, they're also waterproof and why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly.
You can stop that. Mid said we might be able... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in... The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking...
I see. Would that help?
Oh, I'll gather my team and head there right away.
What about the curse? Can't you use a crystal instead?
I'll be fine. Besides, the village can't be using its last few crystals.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much. The, ruins are just
Of course. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. The things I do for you.
Sid!
You shouldn't have any trouble.
Indeed. Well, don't let us...
All right.
Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helen.
Excellent.
And just one...
Right.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting, which is why you need proper prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing up. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole... I need something light. But I've wrapped...
Well, if I were in need of it, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? I've got all the detail. Can you take this to him?
Right away. Harpocrates.
For you, Clive?
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril? And what are these notes?
She has some specific requirements for the materials, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight. As you can imagine.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution.
Perhaps. It is not a different material ship.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water and yet, we have made a home here.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complained. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as Moon. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle.
So if we could recreate...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. I shall speak to them and see what... If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall... The knowledge of the past may yet...
Thank you, Hop. And since you're asking others to help you...
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive. So, Clive, who will accompany you?
Very well. So then.
I have taken the liberty of...
White chocobo eggs. Are you sure this list is right? I would have thought the ingredients would...
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they... So much so, in fact, that they were harvested. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out.
I will.
You two enjoy yourself.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?
Do you see anything you like? You've a keen eye.
I'll be here if you need me.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread.
Welcome, welcome. I'll be here if you need me.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredient?
I'm sure everything we need is somewhere. Why don't we split up and see?
All right.
How about you look for the Pepio nut? I'll find the other things we need.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in them. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before they're gone.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I trust it's all here. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Buy, sell, or be gone. And thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Garlic and Pepio. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates. But before we head back, thank you for asking me to help you today.
It does. It's good to get away from just being here. Do you remember walking down?
He'd sing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But that...
You...
It's just... Ugh. Clive, is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. When we can live on our own terms.
No. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the Moon Dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well. I was just explaining to Tarja, and now that we have all the...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a...
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway.
Apparently...
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join?
Of course. Oh, and thank you.
It appears our work here is... a shame. When both the shielding and the Moon Dew are ready, it will merely be a matter followed by a rigorous, perhaps, someone...
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpo. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, but you'll be pleased to know that...
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of us. He's supervising the construction and testing of...
Brilliant!
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start working out to the black...
You know, when I got into... I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal...
Displacement stack.
Same different. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together. Let's take this house up. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you. Clive, Blackthorn, everyone's 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about the Enterprise sailing off out, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil... That's what she was meant to be. But now she's so close to being finished, I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for... I want people to sail aboard in a world where we're not just trying to survive.
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can.
All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sod our plans...
Are you sure about...
Something tells me it's...
He'd be proud of...
You,
I was.
Right. There's just one thing...
All right.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it around the lake.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
They won't hear me. They only drop still. Try not to get yourself killed, eh?
All right, Clive. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? No excuses.
Not quite. She said that...
She said that?
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday, or she'll probably be halfway to Kent?
Mid.
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. I don't want... A little. Listen. And eat. Maybe. Sadly, that square. I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping...
Behave.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. And instead of coming straight, you get Clive to come to you. The man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. Well?
Oh, just Martha.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5
each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see?
We have that much to hand?
No, we don't. And no, after the king's ransom we had off him, besides, we'll need to look...
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden. Is there anything I could...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to...
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth a little something, Sidney. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
I'm sure they will.
But you know how it is with this place.
I know. Which...
Go.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you...
Yep. Oh, you in a hurry and all, are you? But anyway, I was gonna let urgent by the sound of it. One of you.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Camber. Well...
So what? Mid got us to do all it...
Well, but next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit that just like when we built it... Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now.
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the other.
Oh, by the way, Jill, she's got some things to take.
I hope she's telling the truth. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really?
Oh, aye. There's...
I take it there's Dane?
Oh, what about this fearsome look?
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend.
How does a merchant misplace?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he
sent the two of
my brothers,
we may have seen.
You, however, chances are they'll...
Well, if I'm going to...
You've clearly got a fight.
We're lucky. Now, reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fear if we don't...
All right.
No. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right...
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take...
Driving you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Over here! Over here! There's more!
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? getting all of this out of him.
Seems we've found ourselves the...
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
And how exactly will he be getting his...
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to...
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be... What if we want his help?
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance in Paris. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greagor, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread?
Nonsense is this. I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher.
lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. As long as we can wait for this siege to end. Refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing.
Careful!
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty.
Out of my sight.
What are you looking for?
Many thanks. You've a discerning eye.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Tight-fisted swines. You put your prices up a few gil, and they act like it's the end of the world.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Ah, Good.
Clive, I'm...
Slow down, Good.
It's me traders. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember?
It was in me pocket a minute.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this...
I know where! No one knows more about what...
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up there.
No time like the present.
You two go on it. I'm gonna check the rest of me stuff, mate.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. Bye, little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the...
So either we...
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that...
The furniture maker?
Out of my sight, wretch! I know you...
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy pears! Sweet cute.
Are you the furniture?
Looking for something? Ah, Eloise collared you.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pig.
For one, that they're targeting the trade. Harder to watch your back, see? Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those...
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw...
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the...
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. All the street urchins, by the sound.
Orphans.
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made them...
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then.
It's worth it.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Do you have a...
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's up.
I don't know. What's picking?
No, you get in trouble, so if they come calling...
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very... We need to know who's behind it.
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find it.
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the tent.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's that, then.
Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
This is everything. It must be transported to the Dominion.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to ask you some...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who were making...
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him, then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them, anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goods. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore. What vultures who have made Bockler? They prey on the desperate. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pick, then we all want this.
I'm sorry.
Where? So?
What else? You get your traders past.
All right then.
All right. Honza, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said
we'll try it this time.
Back
to Lateney's Cleft then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
That's that then.
The one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have told me earlier.
Go for
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track. Soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad hope.
Aye. Some of our new recruits.
Especially the little ones.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the Cup.
They don't deserve any
I wasn't planning on show.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
That guard from Boklat! Kill him! Kill them all!
Get him!
All yours, Torvald!
Gold chains, ring.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. Now I just need to sort through it all.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell.
We'll be glad to.
There are no crystals here.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
Bloody Crimson Caravan, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for...
Ah, Clive. How goes...
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast and their demise solves 3 problems that I only hope yours is among the items you recover. Speaking of whom...
You You are too kind. Here, Clive. Goods' pass.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to... Can I count on your help in...
Of course. I'll make some... I expect you'll soon be on your way, then. But it wouldn't do to leave, would it now? Don't look so shocked. We're on...
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are... For a small fee, we will move that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are and who better to join forces with than that, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same. So what would you say to work?
It would be up.
And our honor. The honor is up.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, look.
I shall bear it with...
Well, all that remains is to... Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties...
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crisp.
What I really want to be is a...
Here you are, Goots.
Me pass? Oh, thank you. I'll have to say thanks to it.
So should you. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do, and we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stone. And Goots.
That's all right.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith. Well, I'm going to be your first customer.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hide us to protect you.
But mercenaries...
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the Fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this Fiend, I had my doubts. More than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of pure breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you.
Together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf. That's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goetz.
I just hope he's all right.
This one. Get him. Too slow. Stay down. Civil War. Be glad to fall into a sewer.
The evacuation is complete.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift. Damn it. We'll have to find a way around. Spirits, we're coming. Better already.
Enemies on the rampart! Kill them!
All yours, Get him! Over here! Get him!
Can you see him anywhere?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
So, what do we do now, then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
What can I do for yous? Welcome to Goots's Toll. Thank you. Righto, here you go. Thank you. Righto, here you go. All done then? You want us to make you something? Reckon I did a good job. Did I do it right? You don't want me to make yours out else? Let me show you me wares. Thank you. All done then?
Drake's tail is right there, Clive.
Oh, but remember...
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again. No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned for me.
Then there's no reason to hold back.
Over here!
This one!
Go!
Too slow.
this!
It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Abigail! Not now! Attack! Over here! Nickel! This one!
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we. This one. Farewell. It's over.
Those the council chased. How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
These beasts... they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right!
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn. Always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sanbreque, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up!
I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Thank the Founder!